Hello everyone, welcome to Bright Infotent, and today we are going to talk about the top 5 inventions of Thomas Alva Edison. Thomas Edison was an American inventor who is considered one of America's leading businessmen and innovators. He was born in Ohio in 1847 and obtained his first patent at the age of 21. The last patent in his name was granted 2 years after his death, in 1933. In between, he tallied 1,093 US patents and 512 patents worldwide for his inventions. Invention number 5. The electric pen. Edison and his laboratory staff developed the electric pen and press during the summer and fall of 1875. Edison recognized the possible demand for a high-speed copying device after observing the incredible amount of document duplication required of merchants, lawyers, insurance companies, and those of similar occupations. To satisfy this demand, Edison invented the electric pen, which uses a perforating function inspired by the printing telegraph. Edison and his associate Charles Batchelor observed that as this device punctured the paper, a mark was left underneath by the chemical solution it utilized. Edison took advantage of this property and built the electric pen around it. Invention number 4. Alkaline storage battery. When the automobile was developed in the late 1800s, electric vehicles were more popular than those equipped with gasoline-burning internal combustion engines. But early electric cars had a big drawback, that the batteries they used were heavy and tended to leak acid, which corroded the car's interiors. Edison decided to take on the challenge of inventing a lighter, more dependable and more powerful battery. After conducting extensive research and the embarrassing flop of an early design, Edison came up with a reliable alkaline battery and in 1910 began production of it. His work, however, was soon overshadowed by Henry Ford's development of the inexpensive Model T car that ran on an internal combustion engine. Nevertheless, Edison's storage battery was used in mining lamps, trains and submarines and turned into the most successful product of Edison's later career. Invention number 3. Kinetoscope. Many researchers in the late 19th century realized that films, as they are known today, were a practical possibility, but the first to design a fully successful apparatus was W.K.L. Dickson, working under the direction of Thomas Alva Edison. His fully developed camera, called the kinetograph, was patented in 1891 and took a series of instantaneous photographs on standard Eastman Kodak photographic emulsion, coated onto a transparent celluloid strip 35 mm wide. The results of this work were first shown in public in 1893, using the viewing apparatus, also designed by Dickson in 1891, and called the kinetoscope. Invention number 2. Chronograph. In December of 1877, Edison developed a method for recording sound: the phonograph. His innovation relied upon tin-coated cylinders with 2 needles, one for recording sound and another for playback. His first words spoken into the phonograph's mouthpiece were, "Mary had a little lamb." Though not commercially viable for another decade, the phonograph brought him worldwide fame, especially when the device was used by the US Army to bring music to the troops overseas during World War I. This accomplishment was so unexpected by the public at large as to appear almost magical. Edison became known as the Wizard of Menlo Park, New Jersey. Before I start with the number 1 invention of Edison, make sure that you subscribe my channel and hit the bell icon to get the notification of my upcoming videos. Hit the like button if you liked this video and comment down below. Invention number 1. Incandescent light bulb. While Edison was not the inventor of the first light bulb, he came up with the technology that helped bring it to the masses. After many experiments with platinum and other metal filaments, Edison returned to a carbon filament. The first successful test was on October 22, 1879. It lasted for 40 hours. Edison continued to improve this design, and by November 4, 1879, he filed for U.S. Patent 223,898 for an electric lamp using a carbon filament strip coiled and connected to platina contact wires. Although the patent described several ways of creating the carbon filament, including cotton and linen thread, wood splints, papers coiled in various ways, it was not until several months after the patent was granted that Edison and his team discovered a carbonized bamboo filament that could last over 1,200 hours.